Let's talk about China, the country that is often slammed for its invasive technologies and surveillance practices. Not to our surprise, Beijing continues to intensify its espionage efforts. Our next story gets you more details.
China has a long history of spying. A few months ago, Beijing was slammed after a Chinese spy balloon was found to be flying over the United States. Recently, British authorities arrested a man on suspicion of spying for Beijing. This has sparked fresh fears over how Beijing gathers intelligence. Let's look at some of the ways used by China to snoop on other countries. The United States has warned that the Asian giant represents the broadest, most active and persistent cyber espionage threat to its government and private sector. According to researchers and Western intelligence officials, China has become adept at hacking the digital systems of rival nations to gather trade secrets. In 2021, China was accused of employing contract hackers to exploit a breach in Microsoft email systems, giving state security agents access to sensitive information. According to US government statements and media reports, Chinese spies have also hacked the US Energy Department, utility companies, telecommunications firms, and universities. In the technology sector, there are concerns that China's state-linked firms would be obliged to share intel with their government. In 2019, the US Department of Justice charged tech giant Huawei of conspiring to steal US trade secrets, among other offenses. Washington has banned the firm from supplying US government systems and strongly discouraged the use of its equipment in the private sector over fears that it could be compromised. Similar anxiety over TikTok, developed by China's ByteDance, animates Western political debate. Some lawmakers even call for an outright ban on the app over data security fears. According to experts, US lawmakers and media reports, Beijing has leaned on Chinese citizens abroad to gather intelligence and steal sensitive technology. One of the most high-profile cases is that of Ji Zhaoqun. In January, he was sentenced to 8 years in a US prison for sharing information on possible recruitment targets with Chinese intelligence. Ji was accused of supplying information about 8 people to the Jiangsu Province Security Ministry, an intelligence unit accused of engaging in the theft of US trade secrets. Last year, a US court sentenced a Chinese intelligence officer to 20 years in prison for stealing technology from the US and French aerospace firms. The man named Xu Yanchun was found guilty of playing a leading role in a 5-star Chinese state-backed scheme to steal commercial secrets from GE Aviation, one of the world's leading aircraft engine manufacturers, and France's Safran Group. Chinese operatives have allegedly courted political, social and business elites in Britain and the United States. According to media reports, the alleged British spy arrested had contacts with MPs from the ruling Conservative Party while working as a parliamentary researcher and had worked on international policy, including relations with Beijing. In 2020, the US news website Axios ran an investigation claiming that a Chinese student enrolled at a university in California had developed ties with a range of US politicians under the auspices of Beijing's main civilian spy agency. No wonder China is making technological advances, and the new age tools are dramatically strengthening China's ability to conduct surveillance operations.